welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. On the Dragon Radar, let's see if I can make that bigger. Okay, I guess I can't. There are 3 small blips. I believe the blue one in that direction is a fight, meaning these are likely objects. Last episode, we ended up defeating Frieza, and we ended up getting visited by Trunks. So this episode...
That island. That's a pretty big island. It even has a decent-sized town on it. I can feel 2 large towers over there. That's probably Yamcha and the others. Let's go.
Okay, I guess they're not. Is this one over here? Now that I'm noticing it on the Dragon Radar. No, it's not. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just go here then. Krillin joined up with Yamcha and the others, and is shocked to learn that the baby in Bulma's arms is Vegeta's. Yajirobe also came to deliver some senzu beans. However, Tien noticed that the time Trunks from the future said the androids would appear had already passed. There was no sense of their ki. Just as they thought it seemed strange. Yajirobe's sky car was suddenly attacked by something as he left, and suddenly exploded. As the smoke receded, the androids finally appeared, and headed straight down into town. But their keys could not be felt at all. It is then that Goku and the others realized that the androids did not have keys. Goku and the others struggled to find enemies with no key. But Yamcha heard a scream nearby and ran into the androids. However,
A human with an extremely high energy level is approaching.
There is a 96% chance that it is the human named Yamcha.
There are a couple of killer androids on the loose. Have you seen them? We're right here.
seemed a little easier than it should have to be able to get that one. That change just seems to come really easily to me. I still think that the Android Saga is probably one of my favorites for Dragon Ball Z. I know that Dragon Ball Z had, I believe, is 7 arcs, and this was like the 3rd or 4th one. So it's kind of about in the middle, I guess, of the main arcs to it. But it's probably still one of my favorites, even though it doesn't seem to have some of the best reactions from fans compared to the rest of it. At least not that I've noticed.
I'll take that. What? This stored energy may actually be worth stealing. Yamcha!
So you're the androids.
It's always Yamcha and Krillin that things happen to. Always.
Strange.
They can never catch a
How
break.
did you know we were androids?
I'm not telling you. I'm afraid you're gonna have to force it out of me.
As you wish.
We'll risk too many lives fighting here. Let's take this somewhere deserted. Follow me. I'll pound both of you.
You cannot defeat us.
Choose your grave side, Goku.
43%. That is terrible. But, yet again, when I have to use Yamcha, I don't really expect anything better. Not out of that one.
That's enough, Goku. How far do you plan on going? This will do. Let's fight here. You have lost your right to choose. I've continued my research ever since you destroyed our Red Ribbon Army. Dedicating my life's work to defeating you.
So you've got a grudge against me.
Precisely. Through your fight with Vegeta, we were able to fully comprehend your power and techniques.
Well, then, you forgot to study the most important thing. Your loss.
You powered up quite impressively. But Android 19 should still be able to beat you.
Oh, yeah? Well, then, how about giving us a taste of this android's power?
So strong. Super Saiyans are incredible. It's on a completely different level than the rest of us.
Goku seems in a hurry to fight. He seems like he's nearly at full power already.
Oh, they're acting like it's nothing at all. I'll bet they don't feel pain or fatigue.
You mean the disease that the kid from the future told us about?
It hurts. What's happening to my body?
I'm the one who's supposed to defeat Kakarot. I won't let some mechanical doll do it for me. I can already tell from watching you. You're not nearly as tough as everyone thinks.
I have already analyzed all of your combat techniques, Vegeta.
We're Saiyans. You'll need more than numbers to understand our power. Tell me, I'd like to know. Do androids feel fear?
Vegeta went Super Saiyan? I thought you couldn't do that unless you had a completely calm heart.
My heart was calm. Calm and pure. Pure evil, that is. To become as powerful as I possibly could, I subjected myself to the most rigorous training. Eventually, I discovered a limit. I couldn't get stronger. And with my anger at its peak, it happened. I became a Super Saiyan. I was overcome with joy. I beat Kakarot and was ready to return as the Saiyan Prince.
That's enough nonsense.
That's about what I thought you were.
Come on. Yes. That's not what I wanted.
Super Saiyan Vegeta's Big Bang Attack!
This is certainly outside of my calculations. But the fact still remains. Your probability of victory is very low.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna win. 3 different super attacks. Alright. Sweet. Trunks arrived late and became perplexed when he saw that the androids they were fighting were ones that he had never seen. Dr. Gero, sensing his great miscalculation, became determined to return to his laboratory. He shoots at Bulma and the others, and then escapes in the distraction. As he leaves, Dr. Gero mentions the existence of 17 and 18. Piccolo determined these were the true androids who made the future a nightmare. He asked Trunks to describe them, and then started looking for a cave near North City that Bulma had heard of, that had been converted into a laboratory. Krillin discovered the cave, and at that very moment ran into Dr. Gero. He raised his key suddenly as a signal to attract the others. Dr. Gero activated 17 and 18, but 17 made him drop his guard in order to steal their emergency shutdown device. He is attacked from behind and then crushed. Trunks saw 17 and 18 trying to activate 16. Unwilling to see another android join the fray, he blows up the entire laboratory, but the androids escape. And then, number 16 wakes up. But the androids began flying towards Goku's house as if nothing was wrong. Vegeta, his pride hurt from being ignored, gave chase to the androids. Trunks tries to restrain him, but he is thrown aside by sheer force. This one's an item. 3-star Dragon Ball. Okay, there should be one here. I'm not sure why nothing was coming up, but
Fine, I'll fight you.
Just so you know, I won't be holding back because you're a woman. But then again, you're an android, so you're not really a woman anyway.
You've gotta be kidding! You've gotta be kidding!
The break is beyond the extent of your warranty.
Blast it!
Father, we have to go!
Get out of my way!
If you want to run, I don't blame you. We have no interest in those who run away.
You must be joking. Why would I run away?
I assume you consider your say and pride important, so I'll warn you. If anyone interferes in this one-on-one battle, then I'll join the fight as well.
You'll keep fighting?
Of course.
That's more like it. You've got to be kidding! You've got to be kidding!
Pathetic opponent.
Here.
This is the end. Pathetic opponent.
Done it! Darn it!
Dad!
Take this.
I thought I warned you. If anyone interferes in a one-on-one battle, then I have no choice but to fight as well.
Alright, I am sorry about that, you guys. My battery had died in the middle of recording. So, hopefully, that's not gonna happen again. Should have checked the battery before I started recording.
I'd better make sure this pesky Saiyan can't use his other hand.
worry. Everyone's still alive. Tell them I'd be happy for a rematch anytime, if they trained hard enough to be worthy opponents, that is. See ya.
71%. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Krillin asked the androids what their goal was as they began to fly away. 17 responded that it was only a game to them. With the bruised ego, Vegeta flew off alone, swearing vengeance. Piccolo headed for the temple, and as a last resort, planned to reconcile with Kami. Krillin and the others joined up with Gohan and rode a plane to Kame House in order to hide Goku. Along the way, they contact Bulma, who surprisingly informs them of an abandoned time machine that looks exactly the same as Trunks, although well-aged. It was undeniably the same time machine that Trunks had used. Gohan and the others flew to the site and found what appeared to be an eggshell in the old time machine. Trunks learned the ship is from 3 years after the future where he came from, and hypothesized, there we go, that's the word, that whoever came in the ship was responsible for the changes in the timeline. Gohan then discovers a strange and recently shed skin of some creature nearby. Trunks and the others are bewildered by the ever-deepening mysteries. That was the moment. On the news was a strange incident. All the citizens had disappeared in Ginger Town, a town very near the mysterious time machine. Kami looked down on the scene from the temple and witnessed the presence of the monster. Kami grimly determined to complete fusion with Piccolo. He was no longer Kami and no longer Piccolo. The Super Namekian, with a name long forgotten, rushed for Ginger Town. And that is where I'm going to leave off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.